Hi FlossTube, this is Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And Jason with Karen. Welcome back.
Yeah.
We're happy to see you. Well, we're happy you see us. We'll see you in the comments.
So we're glad to be back. We planned to do this a couple weeks ago, but as you will hear in live updates, we were...
Life was crazy. We're here.
But we're here now. So we'll jump into whips. So works in progress. The first one is CrossStitch Nation by Heartstring Samplery. And I'm almost done.
So close. Oh.
And this is on 18 count Swagger Vintage Country Mocha. And I'm just choosing my own colors. And it's looking so good. I just have this last little bit of the border. And
I'm bringing it close. I'm trying to do this for a little bit so Karen can get a good thumbnail. Because I want this to be the thumbnail. So. Oh. Here you go. Does that... There we go. No. There we go. That's perfect. This could be the thumbnail. But anyway, what were you saying about it?
Just that I picked my own colors and that it's on Vintage Country Mocha 18 count and that I just have this last bit to do.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry.
So another whip. So since it's Christmas in July, I have pulled out this piece.
I can hold this.
Royal Tannenbaum by Mill Hill. You probably want that to put behind this because it's this other way. Yeah. Anyways, so I've been working on beading it, and I feel like I've made a lot of progress.
All the white down here is done, isn't it?
Yeah, that was done last time.
Yeah, but these trees are done now, I think.
Yeah, those trees are completely done. So,
and you've been working up along here.
And on here.
Yeah.
So,
is the tree done?
No. There's some.
Oh no, there's a lot of things that need to be done.
The tree just has some green beads on it, but there's a lot of green beads that need to go on it.
Yeah, because you can tell, like up here there aren't any green beads, but then it starts here, and that's kind of gonna be like what it goes around. But yeah, you're just doing green now.
Well, yeah, I think green. I think might be all I have left. Period. Green around here. So. You know, around here,
and then green in the tree.
That might be all I have left. So I don't know if I'll get it done this month, but it's been fun to pull out and work on. I've really enjoyed it.
It's looking great.
And that's just stitched on perforated paper that came with the kit. So the next one, oh yeah, it's in there. This is my Orts project where I just stitch it using Orts. And it's this...
Italian Assisi Bell Pool by Deborah Fasano of Historic Handworks.
And this was in just CrossStitch February 2022.
Because I can read it.
So I'm working on this bottom one right now. I don't think I'm going to do all of them. I'm definitely going to do this one, and this one, but I'm not sure about the other two. But we'll see how I feel as I get around to it. But this is also on 18 count Vintage Country Mocha Ada. And so yeah, I'm just using some like blues and grays and stuff on this one, and so I'm making progress.
That's where she's at.
And then I also worked on stitching Skin and Hair Conversion by Lord Libidan, and this is on 14 count Y Ada. So I'm almost done. Well, sure.
Wait, is it this way?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm
almost done stitching the skin colors, and then I'll stitch the hair colors. I'll probably come up with more options afterwards, but for now I'm just stitching the ones on his website.
See, I want to hold it like this.
So it's in the center of us.
So it's in the center and it's closer. So yeah, but. You don't want me to.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. Why don't I show that?
Because that's part of this. We're doing your whips now.
I worked on the Shire. Visit the Shire from Country Magic Stitch. I hate this pattern.
So he unpicked everything that he had done last time.
Yeah, for those who didn't see the last one, I had to unpick the entire thing because it was, well, I started stitching it. I had to unpick a large portion of it because I had gotten off. Stitched it again, had to unpick a large portion of that because it had gotten off again. Stitched it almost the entirety of the first block's outline. And then realized I was way too far off center. So I had to unpick everything. And I'm worried I might be a little off still.
He is off, but it will still work.
I think it'll work. I'm hoping it will, but
it's
I'm
not
here.
centered, but there'll be enough space to frame it.
Yeah. I'm worried that there's not going to be enough space here at the top. But
I did the math. He will have enough space.
I'm worried, but I'm trusting her, and I'm just going to go with it. But this is where I'm at right now.
And it's just on 14 count wide data.
Yeah, with the called for colors.
Is this the right orientation?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because this is the top of the hill.
Oh, that's the other small hill.
Yeah, this is the other small hill here. Yeah. So I've got this outline of the top of this hill done, and then I've got this small hill here done. Right here. And then there's going to be the path and the door and then the tree and the sky that comes all the way up here because I'm off. But I'm trusting. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. But that's the big thing I worked on. I don't think I worked on anything else.
I don't think so either. So I have some releases. I got them all released before my Christmas in July sale, which is going on right now. So you're more welcome to go to my shop, my Etsy shop. It's
KEB Studio.
Yeah, but it's 10% off all items in my Etsy shop. And some of the physical items I may be getting rid of later on this year. So if you definitely want any of the physical items, now would be a good time to buy it. Okay. So this one is Ornament Tree by
you?
Stitched. The model was stitched by. That's what I was trying to
know.
The model was stitched by Lisa from Forest City Stitching. And she stitched it 1/1 on 28 count opalescent white Lugana. And then I painted, this was just a white matte, and so I painted it gold. And I really like how it looks. These are based on ornaments we have that are the ones that Jason had when he was growing up, that we inherited from his parents, that we really love, and we put on our Christmas tree each year. And yeah, I decided to make a little tree out of them. And then I stitched a long time ago when I was designing the pattern, but to make sure the colors would work well together, I stitched some tests. And so these are 2/2 on 28 count.
Because originally you were thinking about having it being done 2/2.
Yeah, and having it bigger. But I really love it, what she did. And if you look at it, her 2/2 is basically the same size as her 1/1 is basically the same size as my 2/2. So, anyways, I think doing it 1/1 though makes it pop a little better. Right, but you could also, if you want to, just take them and make them individual ornaments. Because based on that, like I don't know exactly, but they can be like small ornaments if you want to just stitch them individually as well. Or if you have like a really small tree and you want ornaments that'll kind of fit the same size. Yeah, that would be cool. But I really love how it turned out. It looks really good. Next up. Okay, we can go with that one next. Well, this is the next one that's here. Right. But so the next one, I'm going to have to insert pictures because I didn't even think about showing it in my FlossTube video. I sent it back to Stephanie from SEWGlover Creations, who did the model stitch for me and fully finished it. So I'll insert pictures. But it's on Sleepy Ghost. Yes, it's my Sleepy Ghost. Oh, where did I didn't bring it over here. Dang it. What is it? I was going to show you what it was inspired by, which was a needle minder I made. It's over on the couch now because I didn't have it on my list, so I didn't bring it over. Anyways, I'll maybe try to insert a picture of the needle minder that I inspired. So I first was trying to create an ornament based on the needle minder. It wasn't working out. So then I extended the ghost, and rather than just having like the face and arms. And when I did that, the black background kind of reminded me of a moon. So I changed it to a moon. And then I was like, I didn't like the eyes, so then I made it like it was asleep. So that's like kind of like the journey that one took. But anyways, Stephanie stitched it for me, and it's on 32 count sparkle gray with metallic silver print linen by SwagArt. And I love how it has like that starry kind of look to add to the night sky sort of effect. And it is stitched with some glow in dark threads, so it glows in the dark. Which is always fun. All right, so the next one is my Halloween house. This was stitched by Christina. And this is on 32 count picture this plus Echo linen. So my original idea when I started this series of houses was... I feel bad because this is getting shaded, so it's hard to see. So I'm like, that's what the bottom looks like. So my original was to do a house with a simple like tree or like something simple as far as extra stuff. This one I kind of went all out. I mean, you've got a ghost, you've got a bat, you've got a huge tree, you've got the moon, you've got...
What's Halloween? You have to go out for Halloween.
I tried simplifying it once I realized I'd gone, like, overboard.
Oh, yeah. This is the simplified version.
No, it's
it
not.
is.
But I couldn't simplify it. I love this too much. So...
You added in. You had, like, something else in here, I know.
I don't remember. But, and also the color of the house. So originally I had tried it with Wood Trail by General Arts, but that wasn't available at the time. So this is a week to Styleworks. I can't remember what it was, but it's a different one. But I did make a note in the pattern that Wood Trail is another option for that.
But here it is.
I still need to do the social media post about showing the house that this was inspired by. I actually found the house when I was looking for houses for my Canada house one. So this was based on a house in Canada that I found. So the next one is my present sampler. So this pattern's been available for a while in my CrossStitch gifts journal, but this pattern is now available on Etsy and through my distributor. So I think I already showed it before with it was fully finished and stuff, but it is now available if you want it. And I had a lot of fun stitching that pattern when I did it. Oh, and that was stitched on 28 count. Oh yeah, you love that pattern. 28 count Picture This plus Bramble. And I also have a place in the pattern where you can pick your own colors, because I literally just picked what I had in my stash to pick the colors. So I have a space where if you wanted to do a conversion, because there's a lot of colors in there.
You can write it down and keep track of it.
Yeah, it has a place where to write it down so you can keep track of what your conversion is. So the next thing... Just to reiterate real quick, because it's written on her thing, all of these patterns that were released, they are part of the Christmas in July sale. Mm-hmm. You can go on her Etsy shop and buy them now if you want. Yeah, 10% off. So anyway. I got my Just CrossStitch Halloween issue, which has some of my patterns in it. Actually has two. Yeah, and they're both on the cover. That's really fun. I'm really excited. This is the first time I've been in the Halloween issue, so that's really exciting.
The first one is who I lovingly call Pumpkin.
But it's Pumpkin King is what I named
it. It's Pumpkin.
So this is Kryneck, this black backstitch. And then there's Kryneck in the crown, and then just regular black. And then I use these Mill Hill beads to create the border and the hanger. So. Which just gives it some extra little pizzazz. Oh, did I write that? Okay, this is on 28 count Picture This plus Prank Linen.
And the other one is
Tombstone Row. And this is on 16 count Black Ada.
This would make such a good pin cushion. Mm-hmm. Especially, so my mom has this thing on her on her ironing board where it has the pin cushion is something like this, and then there's this pouch that hangs down where you can put your extra threads in. And I think hers has something to make it heavier. Yeah. So this stays. But the size of this made me think of that. Yeah, and this was inspired by so one of my clients at my day job is a cemetery, and we put together this book that was just like kids games, a kids activity book that they hand out to kids who come to the thing. And so this was inspired by some of the art that I had put in that, because we had done a reprint of it and I was looking at it again, and that anyways, I'll maybe insert some pictures. I plan to do a social media post about it, so I maybe insert the pictures of the pages that inspired this design. But I really love how it turned out. So next up is haul.
Almost.
No?
So I wanted to mention that I am almost to 250 subscribers. Now, 3 years ago, that was my goal for the year, and I abandoned it, didn't reach it, whatever. But I would love to reach 250 subscribers. So if you know anyone who's not subscribed, I don't know, encourage them. I would really like to get to 250 subscribers. I mean, my ideal would to eventually get to 500, but I gave up when I tried to get this goal, and I was struggling, and it wasn't happening.
Because you were still at like 125 or something? Yeah,
or something. Anyways, so I'm not necessarily doing anything to try to get subscribers, but if you say something and maybe gets me someone, I don't know. I would really like to get 250.
Give a shout out.
That was my goal that I had a long time ago, and I don't know if I'll ever get, to 500. But if I could at least get to 250, that would be 250
by Christmas. Yes, let's do it.
I mean, I only need like 5-6 more subscribers to get to 250, so
that's a Christmas goal. We could get Karen Christmas in July. From July till Christmas. Let me double check and make sure that I'm subscribed.
Honestly, at the rate I get subscribers, yeah, it would be about Christmas. So I'm hoping by the end of the year, it'd be really nice to get 250 subscribers. So anyways, that's just a side note. I just noticed. Okay, so now haul. So I want to give away from the Blue Flower, and it was to pick any of her patterns. And it was really hard to pick because I wanted a lot of her patterns, but I finally decided on this one.
She asked me my opinion about what to do because she's like, I've got it down between like this one, and this one was the more expensive one. I was like, so get that one. Yeah. That way we save a little bit of money. So but they're cute.
They're so
adorable. I love those patterns. They're really adorable.
I'm not a huge fan of this one, but these three I love. They're so cute. So I will be stitching those someday. I love those. And I really appreciate winning that gift. Like her because she has a giveaway every time, and that's just so wonderful. And yeah. So then Cindy's ornament exchange, I got
a kitty cat.
So I got my ornament from the exchange, and it's so cute. It's a Lizzie Kate, I think she said it was. Yeah, a Lizzie Kate from the Jingles series. Fa la 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 la. But it's super cute. I love it. If you go to Cindy's
CrossStitch, bird on a branch,
who will be linked down below, she has a video that shows all of the ornaments that were submitted.
Oh,
so that was
so
cool.
many.
Yeah, it was there were so many cool ornaments. Oh, also one thing. Sorry.
You just reached in front of me. I wasn't expecting it.
Something I forgot to say about this that went out of the norm is that I was going to do mini pom-pom trim on all of them. And this one, as you can see, has chenille trim from Libidan Creates. Because
none of the pom-poms looked good.
Yeah. And I liked this one, and I didn't have time to go and try to order some pom-poms in this color. So, it's chenille.
And that's okay. It looks good. It gives it more character.
So, we were in the town an hour away, and we stopped by Michael's, and
let's put all these back over here because I wasn't planning properly.
So we're actually using one of these as a prop for our tripod, but I got 3 of these in 3 different colors.
That way we could organize them into store. Oh, thank you. Into store stuff.
Yeah. So
personal stuff and linen and Ada. I think this is Ada. This is no.
So they're all. So
I just look really weird right now. That's all I know.
So
I look like one of those. What are they? The dinosaurs that have the frills. Sorry. Anyway, how do you organize?
So 2 of them have the fabric that I'm getting from Wichelt that they're providing free as designer samples. So one has the Ada and the perforated paper, and one has the linen. And then one of them has fabric that I've purchased with KB Studio funds. So I have another drawer that is full of stuff I've purchased with my own funds, and I somewhat use them a little bit interchangeably.
Wait. Personal funds? We have that much fabric?
Yeah.
Holy. I was in the drawer the other day. Shh, don't tell Karen. I was looking at fabric for don't tell Karen. Anyway, and I was like, oh, there's still a lot of fabric in here. I guess she hasn't finished organizing. Because these all, there's space in these. So I was like, oh, she's not done organizing. No, we just have a lot of fabric.
Yeah. So.
I'm sure nobody else on CrossStitch understands that plight. No.
So, for example, the picture I inserted below, the Sleepy Ghost, like that was stitched on fabric that was personal fabric. But it was perfect for the pattern, so I did it. So sometimes when I'm stitching like a Christmas present for a family member, and like some of mine that I bought with KB Studio funds are perfect, I'll use it instead. Just because, yeah. Plus, if you include all the money I put into this business at the beginning that wasn't counted towards anything, yeah, there's lots of money. That was all personal money. Anyways, long story short, I'm trying to organize better. I don't know where to store these now. So they're currently sitting on our piano bench since we don't use the piano really anyways. But we obviously need a better place for them. And we'll figure it out eventually. Also at Michael's, Jason
got these little potion bottles.
It was just empty.
But I have some resin that I've been playing around with. And I wanted to try different alcohol inks, what the colors look like, what it would look like with different glitters and things. And so I just tried playing around with it by pouring them into these little potion bottles to make cool little potion bottle effects. They all are bad. They're too deep.
I don't know if you can see this. There's like a bubble.
There's a bubble here inside the center of it. There's a crack of sorts inside the resin. There's bubbles everywhere. You can't get a lighter down to pop the bubbles on the top of it. It might work if there was a what's the word? Pressure container to pull the bubbles out, but I don't know how well that would work. So I'm just the rest of the potion bottles I have, I'm going to just have some fun with doing other materials to make them into actual potion bottles. But I had fun with this. I made some really cool potion looking things, but they're all bad because they didn't turn out right.
Yeah.
There's tons of imperfections. But I also played with some charms that Karen has with some of the colors that I had.
And I'm thinking to use these for like floss bling. You know what people talk about, like they put just like on a little whatever thing, and you put it on your thing that has your floss.
I think these would make good ends to scissor fobs.
Yeah, the thing is a lot of my physical things don't sell. So I made a bunch of scissor fobs, not a bunch, like 10. And I sold like 1. So
it's not a plea to buy things. If you're broke
and
can't buy stuff, we understand.
No, it's not.
If it's not your aesthetic and you don't want it, we understand.
I have tons of needle minders that I made. I have that aren't even listed. A lot of them aren't even listed, but the ones I have on there, I've only sold like a couple.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I'm trying to get out of the physical stuff. As much as I have all this stuff, I don't want to be spending tons of money to have it listed in my Etsy shop.
If we can get up to 250 subscribers, we'll do giveaways with all. Isn't that what you said?
I mean, we can do giveaways, but honestly, like we had a giveaway last time and no one entered. So,
like,
I'll keep doing giveaways, but like, I don't know. I've tried it giving away my needle minders before, people haven't entered. So
yeah, well, we'll see.
I don't know. I don't know how to get rid of the stuff. I just have all this stuff.
Anyway, more haul.
Yeah. So from
I'm
Walmart,
distracting you so badly.
Fine. From Walmart, we just got some more fusible featherweight interfacing because I'm almost out.
And then from Wichelt.
So I did another word.
While she's pulling those out, she got a lot of perforated paper in various colors.
You're showing them backwards.
Well, yeah,
okay.
So I can flip them easier. But
oh.
Anyway, so there's just a whole bunch of different perforated paper colors, just for fun. I'm already thinking about what I would like to stitch on some of these.
So, and then I got some fabric.
Blues.
So I'm working on designing patterns for the next Halloween issue of Just CrossStitch. And I got these as options. I actually wasn't happy with any of them for the pattern I was looking at for them. So, although I do have some ideas for them to work for another pattern that I've had designed for a while that I haven't submitted. Well, so I've designed some Christmas ornament patterns, but I've never seen a submission request for the Christmas ornaments issue. I've seen ones for like you enter 2 and one's in August and one's in the other, which actually happened to me this year. So I have one in August, a Christmas ornament, and then I have another Christmas ornament happening in the ornament issue. So I actually have one in there, but I haven't seen a call for submissions for the ornament issue. So I don't know if they have a different way of getting submissions for that. But yeah. Anyways, so I've been holding them off.
I'm super distracting right now, and I
making
apologize.
noise, so that's okay. Hopefully no one hates us and has the earphones in or something.
I don't think this will be that loud.
Okay. Anyways, so I've been holding off, but I think I'm going to do at least one of them and just to release it at this Christmas time because some of that fabric I think would be perfect for it. I have a fabric picked out that I wasn't super happy with, but I think some of that would be good. Anyways, long story short.
There's an idea we have to do with it.
Yeah. But I am working on getting patterns ready to submit.
And there's also this other thing she got, which is really cool.
Then I got some little charms to use for a pattern as well that I'm designing.
Ah!
I also designed another pattern, but then when I got this Halloween issue, it was similar to one that was in here, so I didn't submit it. And Stephanie, who did the Sleepy Ghost, is going to stitch it for me.
A little
and I'll just release that this
moon.
fall.
A star. A star. They're different stars for the record. A pumpkin. A pumpkin. This one's a little bigger.
So this is the one I'm going to use for the pattern that I'm designing, but I'm actually going to need 2, so I'm going to have to get another one from them.
There's a heart.
We'll see if it gets accepted. It is a heart. So, okay, these are both hearts. So this is the one I wanted, but apparently this is no longer available for people to buy, so they sent me this other one, which I don't like that much. So.
But we'll see how it works.
But I might use it sometime. So I really appreciate I appreciate the artistic license it's giving me to have these samples. And the thing is, I can get the samples, but I just have to give them
credit
and list it a certain way on my patterns, which I am totally fine with. because I'm being able to do so many things that I wouldn't be able to do otherwise. But that's also why I wanted it specifically separate, because I definitely don't, that stuff cannot be used for anything but KB Studio, because that is from them. So that's all the haul.
I love you. I just realized when we record these floss tubes, you speak at 1.5 speed. Like, so Karen, when she listens to floss tubes, she listens to them at 1.5 speed so she can hear more of her friends, which is great. That's awesome. But I just realized her way of speaking is not this fast. She's a lot slower when she speaks. But when she records a floss tube, she speaks at 1.5 speed.
Sometimes I speak faster, though.
Like when you're recording a floss tube.
Okay. So, like I said, no one entered for the giveaway, so no winners. We'll have another giveaway next video.
Thank you to all those who submitted and put your names in. We apologize. But anyway.
So, live. So, it's the past month and a half. So, June was a rough month. Let's put it that way. June, beginning of July was rough.
Yeah, I was about to say, this has been July, and we haven't recorded because July's been rough. But the first weekend in July, I came down with COVID, and then she came down with COVID. Because her family got COVID, and I took them groceries, and I think I caught it from them. So we both were sick with COVID the week of the 4th. The following week, we started going back to work. That week, we had to get our car lights fixed.
Okay, you're confusing me, but okay, that's correct. My thought was to start back in June, when, like, our sink broke, and then our AC broke, and we didn't have AC for, like, a week and a half until we got the new drip pan that you installed with my family's help. And then our car had issues, and we had to take our car in. And then the day we took the car in is when Jason started not feeling well. And then he caught COVID, and I caught COVID, and then we still had to get the car issue fixed with, you know,
It's
2 weeks
been
time.
a month.
Yes.
It's been a month.
So we had to get the car fixed to pass inspection, and we did that, and we're now back to work, but we're both still pretty worn out. Like, for the most part, we don't have any more symptoms from COVID other than we're just extra
fatigued.
Worn out. Yeah, extra fatigued. So
fatigued.
That has been our life for the last month and a half since we last saw you, and it's been a ride.
We're healthy. We're getting better. Every day's a new challenge and a new struggle. I'm sure everybody out there is like, yeah, checks out.
Yeah. So I'm still working on model stitching and designing and reading lots of books because I don't have the energy to do much else. We're recording this on Thursday. Usually we record on a Saturday. I edit it and upload it all on the same day. But with my energy being low, we're recording it on Thursday. I'm going to edit it on Friday, and then I'm going to upload it on Saturday. At least that's the plan. So we'll see how that goes. Also, like I said, this fabric wasn't quite the colors I wanted. So I ordered some from Stitcher's Garden that should arrive tomorrow.
Is that in Conway?
Yes.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's so nice.
Yeah, she is. So I'm pretty sure I want to do it on this color, but I only had like this big of a piece left. So I ordered some more of this, and then there was another gray I wanted. So I ordered both those grays. They're supposed to arrive tomorrow. If they do, I will insert a picture showing it.
Karen!
What?
On one of these blues, you should have designed a male fairy for summer that's like a beach fairy.
Okay.
That would be so cool.
But why one of those? Those don't seem like the right colors for beachy.
They're blues. They're like summertime sky blues.
There's some better ones on their website.
Okay.
I think of these as more like wintry colors. But I don't know. Anyways, one of my goals for this year is to design a male fairy.
You say winter, I say summer. It's the same thing.
Depending on where you are in the world, yeah. But I haven't. The only thing I've done is I've done a mock-up using some photos in Photoshop, but I haven't tried to actually start designing it yet because I'm intimidated.
Wait, what are you designing?
A male fairy.
Right. Okay.
And I'm not doing Jason's design idea first. I'm doing my design idea first. Partially because I want to do
right. The one that's... Yeah. No. No.
It's based on him. So the photo is from him, and then...
That's why I don't like it.
But I would feel... One, I want to do it. And two...
You just want to stitch me.
Well, that too. But it's so cool. I like the idea. Anyways, so I'm...
Sweetheart, you're funny enough. You already put me in stitches.
But I'm going to do that, design that first. And it'll be a good learning experience. So then when I get to his, I will have already made all the mistakes on that one. Right? That's the thought, sort of. Anyways.
You make no mistakes. You're wonderful.
I make so many mistakes. But we're rambling now.
Oh, gosh.
So...
Can you think, I don't make any mistakes. You would never have to frog. That'd be so nice.
That would be nice. But we're doing okay. We hope you all are doing okay. And happy
Sorry
stitching.
we rambled. Bye!
Happy stitching.